What's up, guys? So we are live again for a little bit of football talk. I'm just gonna come on here, chill with you guys for a little bit, see what you guys are feeling. Let's see about this. Gonna mess with a little bit of no, don't like that. That's not bad. Black and white, terrible. Definitely not gonna do that. Nope. Nope. So I'm just looking through here. None of these are cool. All right, so we're gonna go to pop. All right, but anyways, we're just gonna be hanging out for a little bit, talk about anything football related, anything that's some news out there that you guys are wanting to hit on. What's up, Angie? Yeah, so we're kind of messing around with these vertical streams, and we're just seeing how we like them. Just kind of like a hangout for 30 minutes, talk about anything we want to talk about. So I appreciate anybody popping in. The big news today as far as football related is Russell Wilson. He's been informed that he's going to be released. So that's pretty big. The writing was kind of on the wall, but there was going to be some things that they were going to have to maneuver around as far as, a huge cap penalty. And I don't think he's released right now. I think he's supposed to be like a early June release date. So yeah, that marriage between him and the head coach definitely did not look like it was going to work out. So where would you trade him to? He is not going to get traded, Angie. He is flat out getting released. You can't trade him because of his contract and because of his dead cap. So he's just going to be straight out released. He is not being traded at all. That's what's crazy about it. I mean, what some people thought like was a bona fide, Hall of Famer at one point, his career has just went down the wayside. Let me see. Try maneuvering some stuff around. My keyboard right here. So yeah, we'll kind of just chill in here a little bit. Let you guys take this to where you want it to be taken. You can talk about anything sports related, that's for sure. He's not a candidate to be franchise tag. When you're talking about franchise tag, you're talking about someone who is going to be a free agent. And if they do not want him to become a free agent and they cannot agree on a long-term contract, then they use a franchise tag. And that's going to give him a 1-year contract that's going to be a average of the top 5 salaries in that position. So a franchise tag is always expensive for that 1 year. So like, for instance, the cornerback position, if the average of the top 5 paid cornerbacks in the league is like $19 million a year, you would franchise that player and he would get paid $19 million for that year. Technically, you can franchise tag a player, I think, 2 years in a row. Once you franchise tag a guy, I believe you got like 2 or 3 months to try to get into a long-term contract. If you do not come to agreements on a long-term contract by like June or something, then June or July, somewhere along those lines, then he plays on that franchise tag. But that is nothing to do with Russell Wilson or anything like that. Russell Wilson's under contract. He's just flat out getting released. They do not want him to be the quarterback no longer for the Denver Broncos, and they're moving on. They are flat out moving on. So that's kind of where they're at right now. Let's see here. So guys, as you popping in, this is where we currently sit on the coach plays. Kind of put this right here. Just kind of hang out for a little bit. What is up with that? But yeah, this is where we're sitting right now. You know, we could kind of pop on. Let me see what I can get cooking up here. We can kind of break down a little bit of film if we want to. NFL Plus. This is where we're at. So, you know, we're getting some pretty good subscriber growth. That's feeling pretty good. It's not too bad. Yo, Coach, do you think my Steelers will get Fields? Let me turn this camera around real quick. What's up, Jacob? Appreciate you joining here. We could break down, watch a little bit Justin Fields tape. We could. I think there's a chance, if I'm being honest, and he. I like Justin Fields. My fault. I mean, sitting here out of the screen. I like Justin Fields, and I think if you give him to if he gets paired up with a Mike Tomlin, I mean, that could be pretty nice. And I'm starting to hear that it's only going to be like, what is it? Like a second round pick or something like that. That's not bad. That's worth that. That is worth that all day. Let's go to replays. Jacob says we got our first trade of the offseason. Y'all have already made a trade? You'll have to tell me that. I have no idea. Let's go to week 1. We can break down a little bit of Justin Fields. I don't care. I do not care at all. What about Russell Wilson? We could watch some Russell Wilson tape. That is kind of the topic that we're on right now. Let's go all 22. See if I can get an angle here first. All right, so we got the Raiders on offense right now. Try to get it over to Broncos offense. Like I say, we're going to talk about, you know, Russell Wilson, the news of him being released. Carver family just popped in the house. What's up, Carver family? Late night stream. We're just going to chill for a little bit. Man, I fought myself on this. I didn't know if I really wanted to get on here, but we'll see. So we're going to break down a little bit of tape. If any of you guys like have someone in particular that you really would like to check out the film, let us know, and we'll break it down. I'm going to try to get to a little bit of Russell Wilson here, since he is the kind of the hot news of the day. Russell Wilson getting released, or is going to be getting released. That's gonna, you know, where does he go from there? I mean, at one point, what looked to be a Hall of Fame type of career, he's now struggling to, he doesn't even have a job right now, so, or he's not going to. All right, so he's just going through his progression right here. Gotta get that off. So this is just a simple kind of like a high-low read right here. Get a motion here. He's going to work this way in. Quick little flat route. Kind of, this is your key defender at this point. It's actually going to be this release route right here. Get a soft course, cushion corner right here. Any sort of back pedal. And if he doesn't outflank this leverage right now, then, you know, you've got all this green grass. Russell Wilson takes it. He's staring down this Mike backer right now. He doesn't like that. He's sitting on it. So then he goes into his next progression. He makes the right decision on first down. Pretty good, clean pocket. Work through his progression. Middle to the slant flat. A little boot action right here. Oh, that's a nice little dot. Some play action fake. You're tight end. Quick little slip route right here. Could have taken that. He was really about to make this throw too. But you can see this aggressive corner right here. Honestly, he's got the drag route pretty wide open. He pumped. He's immediately looking from the drag to the deep corner. But as soon as this corner flies up like this and it starts to commit to this flat, you've got all this green grass to be able to put it in a bucket. Russell Wilson is able to make the right decision, puts this ball behind him. We'll watch it from the end zone copy. Slight little bit of a missed throw here. That was Humphreys who motioned from right to left. Slip route, corner slips down. Like to see that ball a little bit more outside, but it's fine. This is the first game of the year. Just kind of going over Russell Wilson. Just a little handoff there. So this is what they call split zone right here. I need to get to where I can ride on stuff. How do I do that again? Can I get that working? Be nice if I could. Let's see if I can get this. I'm going to see if I can play around with something real quick. I don't like that. Pencil maybe? Oh yeah, there we go. Is there an easy way? All right, so dang, I got to go back and forth to that. That sucks. All right, so this is what they call split zone, okay? So when we're getting into this split zone action, man on right there, should get a double team up to probably this backer. Probably going to get a double team up to this backer, scoop up under there. And so you get this hard flow action, split zone to the left. This is just zone left right here. He's going to come all the way across, and he's responsible for kicking the first in man out. Right here, that would be, what's his name? Max Crosby. So when you look at that and you go back to it, actually, Max Crosby, he takes an inside leverage of the tight end right here. So they've already told this tight end, if he flows hard underneath, you'll arc release to this backside backer, still looking to kick out this guy. So they are doubling to probably, I would say, this Mike backer and this backside backer, but they could be pushing here and pushing there and working their way up. This is that's a really good cut right there. Honestly, he was over pursuing this. Could be split wide zone. Let's see. It's not really split wide zone. He should be taking a hard upfield leverage right there. He came out here a little bit too much, forced a hard cut, but he's able to get it pretty good. I mean, he didn't do it too bad of a job. Angie says Denver will regret cutting Russell, trade him for different positions like a tackle or safety. Different. You just can't trade him, Angie. That contract is untradeable. I'm telling you. The Denver Broncos would have loved to traded him, but they couldn't. Absolutely could not. So you 13 personnel right here, 3 tight end set. You're getting 1 tight end right here. So there's 1 tight end, 2 tight ends, technically a 3rd tight end, but it's an extra lineman. So an extra lineman from this set. Let's see if I can put it right here. Short motion in that receiver. All right, so this is what you call a sail concept. Rewind it just a little bit for you. What's up, Yogi? Skull, everyone. Big Minnesota Vikings fan. We can break down some Vikings tape at some point. So a sail concept. All right, so he short motions in. He short motions. He's going to get right there. He's going to work this, okay? Let me work this real quick, make sure I'm right on what I'm saying. Yep, okay. So as this guy short motions all the way from the top of the screen right here. All right, he's going to bend this at about an intermediate corner route. He's going to work past, and he'll be looking for that deeper corner route. And then you're going to get some sort of leakage to the flat. I don't know who peels out here. We'll see it. Might be a play action fake. And then all you're looking at is 1 to 2 to 3. You're flooding this field right here. So that's what they call a sail concept. It is the running back that leaks out to the flat. So this guy's kind of playing in no man's land right now. Russell Wilson's trying to stay patient. And this ball, honestly, should be out already. I mean, you get a corner, turned his hips. He's out of phase. This guy's having to play catch up. You can take the easy profit here, but, like, he already missed an opportunity. This ball's late. It should already be thrown to that patch of grass right there. And Russell Wilson would have been fine. Let's see exactly what plays out. He's still waiting. Now he's running. And then he dumps it off, and that's a bad miss. This is a bad example of what Russell Wilson has kind of become. Earlier in his career, he's able to recognize that, and he should be pulling the trigger right now as this corner over here that you can't see. He's just sitting in no man's land. He should have pulled that trigger. But instead of, like, sidestepping, like, just get it out here right now. You can't see the running back. Woo! Sorry. Can't see the running back right there. But he's just out there in the flat. Just dump it off. That's a very poor, inaccurate throw. And those are the little things that's really hurt Russell Wilson so far in this past season. So a little bit of check with me. Play action fake again. All right, so once again, this is basically flooding one side of the field. A little bit of check with me. All right. So this is what you just call basically a spacing concept. We call it our under concept. Quick flat. He'll just set it down in a little hitch from there. And then the tight end who was here is going to have a little corner route. And so you're really working, this guy right here. That defender is what we call the key defender. You're going to base everything off what you do here. The only reason why you would ever throw this corner route is if this corner just came flying up right now. Put him back in your picture a little bit. If that corner comes flying up, then, you've got all that green grass. You're going to throw that corner out. But you're really working off this key defender right here. If he zigs, you should zag. If he zags, you should zig. Things like that, black and white read. So as soon as he turns around here, he's reading. As you can see, he's flowing out hard. He recognizes that flat. He takes the eye candy. Russell Wilson has recognized that, stick it. And that was a 2nd and 10, and now we're looking at third and about 1. This is an example of a good play by Russell Wilson. Play action, stick it. Ball's right there. It's not bad. Not bad. We'll look at this 3rd and 1 real quick. All right, so trips. You get trips to the field, but this is more of a condensed set. All right, this third guy in the trips, he is he's above the numbers right here. So everything is kind of condensed. You see a whole lot of condensed sets in the NFL. But trips, so you got 1, you got 2, you got 3. Solo receiver on the backside. See exactly where they go with this. Remember, it's like, all right, so this is so there was a penalty on the last play. So this is 2nd and long. So they come out in a trips condensed set. And he just takes his soft leverage on the outside. Basically, you got like a drag route, deep post, drag underneath, and then you're working. So right now, Russell Wilson likes all this grass here. You've got a soft leverage corner right here. He knows that I'll have to go back and see exactly what it is, but I think it's a post, little drag underneath, shallow, and then kind of deep out. Of course, whenever you see this stuff like this, we don't know. It could be option routes. This could be a straight corner route. It could be a straight go route based off of corner leverage. But if he's going to back off like this, they may give him that option route, and it's just a speed roll. So let me delete that real quick. Go through this. Takes the snap. You can see his eyes are working this safety to the corner right now. This corner continues to backpedal. You've got all this green grass right here. He knows he's going to rip this speed out right now. But if we're being picky on Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson getting released, you can see earlier in the year these were accurate throws earlier in his career. That's a bad ball right there. I'll put this right here. That's not good. I mean, you had a quick speed out. The ball should be placed from the outside of the receiver to the sidelines right here. But he forced his receiver to turn all the way back inside. It's an inaccurate throw. Inaccurate throw. Jason Kelce did retire from the Eagles' emotional press conference. I did see that. He did. I thought he was going to stay. I thought he was going to play one more year, but he decided to hang him up. It's interesting. Definitely interesting. So I'm kind of chilling, like just breaking down some film here and see, be nice if we get some people in here and they really start to like. Got the subscriber count up there. If anybody's new to the Coach Plays, hit that subscribe button, join the team, join the fam. We're trying to climb and work our way up to 9K. All right, so if you're just now joining, we're breaking down Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson being told that he's going to get released this year. Probably, I don't think he's getting released right now, but he's going to get released in the offseason. And just kind of where it all went wrong. This is a 3rd and medium. You can see I mean 3rd and short actually. You're looking at 3rd and 4. See what we get worked up here. This is kind of what you would call like close to a pro. So twins left, pro right. Scott is looking for your YouTube channel for this stream. Who is Scott? And just type in The Coach Plays. All right, so you just get double slants. He recognizes that it's man coverage. All right, so how does Russell Wilson recognize man coverage? Is there anybody in the chat who could say, yep, I could tell you that this is man coverage? Anybody in the chat? Of course, like defenses are always going to be really good as far as trying to disguise it. So you can never be certain. You can never be like 100% with a shadow of the doubt, this is man or this is zone. You always, that's where you do your pre-snap homework, your pre-snap play recognition, but then you hit it with your post-snap confirmation. I always say pre-snap read, post-snap recognition or confirmation. Pre-snap read, post-snap confirmation. He might be. He might be, Angie. All right, so the way that you can tell that this is man coverage right here, always recognize, is it one or two high shell? So you get safety here. Ooh. You get a safety here, safety here. This is technically a two high shell. But one thing you can tell is this guy's a little bit further deep. This guy's working down into the box a little bit more. But where you can tell it's man coverage, staring down his receiver. He's pressed up man on. Staring down this receiver. Okay? This guy's got his butt to the sideline, so he might have a different rule here. But this safety is straight over top of this cat right here. So you're probably got this backer matched up on this back here. And this safety is just going to rob on the free safety on the backside. This is what you would call cover one. So Russell Wilson is already, based off alignment, has told himself this looks like cover one man. You've got this corner backing off here a little bit, which could indicate a little bit of a split field coverage. But he can still, I mean, there's some corners who prefer to play man from that base. So he knows he's got man coverage. They've got a concept right here on this side where basically it's double slants. He's going to get right there, hit that slant window. He's your key defender. If he flows hard, he's going to open up this box of grass right here. And that's where, as a quarterback, you got to stick it right there right now. You got to stick it right there right now. Jacob, I don't know. I may not. I don't know. To be determined. So you see that key defender right there we talked about. This is the guy you're reading. If he flows hard with the seam route, the quick slant, the one-step slant underneath, look at the grass that he's giving up on the back. You want to replace that ball right there off his butt. This is not a good ball by Russell Wilson. You're seeing the little details of like where Russell Wilson's struggling. This is a great little stem. He pops outside, snaps it off inside. This is open in the NFL. It's open in the NFL with Russell Wilson. Watch this ball placement. If he puts this ball right here in front of the numbers, he allows an opportunity for his receiver to catch it and get working up the field. Look at that ball on the backside of his hip. Backside of his hip. That's a terrible football throw. That's a terrible throw by Russell Wilson. Sit here watching from the end zone copy. Just behind him. You got to hit those throws, man. You've got to hit those throws. So, first down. Might have got a pass interference call. That's just split zone again from under center. Little toss action, split zone. Not a whole lot there. Little throwback screen here. All right, so down in distance, you can see it right here. We got 3rd down and long. Just looks like a normal 3rd and 10. See exactly what they draw up here. They're going to come out, condensed set, basically twins right pro. Now, after the release, you get these 2 receivers. They're stacked. There's a whole lot of options they've got with this. He could break out. He could run a go. He could run the sail concept. He could post it. He could corner it. Whole lot of options when you're stacked like this. They're just running a drag, a deep dig. Looks like he's now breaking that intermediate out. And he's just running what we call a dick off route right there. So basically what he's working right here, dick off route right there, get right behind him and stack, snap that thing off right there. And then he's got the dig, he's got the little shallow, and you're probably working 1 to 2 to 3, something along those lines. Key defender in this scenario. I mean, backpedal, backpedal. As long as he doesn't shoot all the way out here, you got your green grass. Right now, he knows this corner is flat foot. He's got his open up hip. If he places this ball 12 yards deep past the sticks, he's got it. You're welcome, Angie. This ball's late, though, but he gets it. It was a late throw, though. So what I'm seeing with Russell Wilson right now is just a little bit of indecisive. He's waiting a little bit too long to throw these throws. So they motion in this tight end. This is what we would kind of call close to a bear set for us. So this is a 2 tight end set. This is a tight end. This is a tight end. He's a receiver just kind of playing snug in a tight end spot. They're just going to wall this thing off. Almost like they're blocking zone left here. Yeah, they're all taking zone left steps. Should be a combo up to backer, combo up to there, combo right here, and then just lead blocking. That tight end completely missed his block right here. This guy who motions in right here, he sucks. Whiff. It's not good. It's good back vision. So this is what Russell Wilson has been able to make a lot of his money in his career with. Trip set right here to the right, snug it on the backside. See exactly what concept they're working here. It's not a sprint out. He's supposed to stay in the pocket. So you're just basically getting a double slant with a wheel. Double slant with a wheel. Have to see what he's working. He's got like a drag. It's almost like a deep mesh right here. So you had a slant to a post to a wheel out of the trips. And then this backside guy is going to mesh. So you're really probably reading 1 to 2. You might hit that post, but and against a single high safety, you really don't like that. This guy played that wheel route extremely well, staying top shoulder. Oh, I see what they did. That was kind of dirty. I don't know. They might have scrambled rolled that. That's a good play. Standing in the pocket here. This is just very congested. Max Crosby, inside leverage, dipped inside. He dipped outside. That's a good rip of the ball here by Russell Wilson. So yeah, that was that. Not too bad. So, like I say, some indecisiveness from Russell Wilson, from what I'm seeing, and it's going to be interesting to see where he pans out, where he goes from there. But we've been live for 36 minutes. Want to come on here and chill for a little bit. Think I'll hop off. Hope everybody has a good day. Angie says, do you think Russell could go to coaching? He certainly has the experience. He did play for more than 10 years. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what his future aspirations are. Probably would be a good coach. But guess we'll just wait and see. I don't think he's done yet, though. He's going to play. It's just going to be a matter of where is he playing at. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Until next time, stay humble, stay kind. Peace. I got to figure it out. TP Plat 3 subscribing. Appreciate you. I can never figure it out how to leave this thing. Is it X? Yeah. All right. See you guys.